Alright, so today we're going to show you how to make fabulous fashions using fabric or specialty paper. Today we're going to work on crystal, and we're going to use a beautiful green sparkly specialty paper, and I'll show you how to get started. So first thing you have to do is go to makeupgirls.com, and after you've done the hair and the makeup and her face is all done up, that's when you can move on to the fashions. So you go to makeupgirls.com, you pick out a pattern, download it, and print it out, and then you'll have to cut out a template to adhese the fabric to. So we're going to start with crystal, and we've got a nice little printout of her top, and the fabric that, or the pattern that I chose is this green one. So what we're going to do is cut it out along the lines. Now you have to be very careful with scissors, and just take your time and make sure you're right along the black line. And if you're having some difficulty with scissors, or don't feel comfortable, you can ask any adult for help. Mother, father, sister, friend, anyone will be willing to help you, I'm sure. So you just cut right along the black line nice and carefully. And if you mess up, it's quite alright. You just go right back to makeupgirls.com. You can print out some new ones. Get every last little mark. Alright, so we've got it cut out. You can, move the scraps over, recycle them, or use them for something else. And what you do is just place the cutout right on the paper or the fabric, whatever you choose. And what's nice about sheets this size is you can use them a few times. So you can use them on different girls and get your money's worth. So what you do is just place it on there, make sure it stays in place. And what I'm going to do is take a piece of Scotch tape, a clear tape, and just tape it right along the edges. Press it down, make sure it's on there very good. Make sure every single edge is covered, because what we're going to do eventually is cut along the edge, and the tape actually acts I'm going to keep taping, a couple more edges to go. And what I was saying before was the tape is going to act as some type of support system for the edges of the fabric, and that'll keep it lasting for a long time, and you won't have to worry about the edges fraying or tearing or anything like that. So just go along real quick along the edges to make sure they're all covered and on there good. And again with the scissors, we're going to cut with care right along the edge again. Take your time. The specialty paper is a little thicker, so you have to really cut with care. And you want to make sure you at least go along the outside, because if you cut inside too much, it might not fit on the model as well. But like I said, if you don't get it right the first time, you just go back to makeupgirls.com and you can start again and do it many, many, many times. Right? Careful along the edges here. Alright, so we're all cut out. Put the scraps in the garbage, or again, save them like I said. And you're going to go like this, and you just peel it right off. And you've got your first template. So you go back, get crystal, and just fit it, make sure it's the right shape and size. And look at that. That's gorgeous. So what I'm going to do to adhese it is just take any type of glue. I like to use this purple one because it dries clear and you don't have to worry about anything showing up. And I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper and just put it right on there so we don't get any glue on our model or on our table. And go along the entire template. Make sure there's glue on all the edges. Take it carefully and place it right back on her. And you've got a little time in between to kind of move it around, make sure it fits perfectly before it dries. And then you press down firmly. You could even set a book on top of it or something to help it dry. Give it a couple minutes. And you remove the scrap paper. And what you've got is a beautiful green sparkly shirt for our model Crystal. And remember, you can download all different types of patterns and things on makeupgirls.com.